Hey guys, this is Miriam at High Life Auto. I am out doing a video test drive on a 1999 Chevy Silverado. If you've never been on my video test drives before, the way it works is I drive the vehicle on video, and I tell you what I see, hear, think, smell, and feel to give you the best indication of being in the driver's seat without actually being in the driver's seat. I'm not a mechanic, and this is not meant to be a 182-point inspection. Rather, this is meant to be a sneak peek of how the vehicle drives and any potential issues I notice as we're going along. So we'll take a look around the vehicle, we'll take a look under the hood, and then we'll go for a drive. Alright. So here's the truck. Typical Chevy truck. You've got rust on the wheel wells back there. You've got rust down here on the cab corners and the rockers. The tires are kind of hard to tell because they're meteor tires, but they're probably 35% tread. And back here, those are probably closer to 45% tread. Look like small tires on the truck. Just, I don't know, I think it needs a bigger set of tires, but that's just me. Alright, here's the inside, cloth interior. Not bad looking. Looks like it could use vacuumed. Let's see this. Okay, so it might just be a 2-door, might be a 3-door. I'll check the other side, but there's the back. It does have the seat that comes down. I'm gonna have to figure out how to make it come down. It's probably over there, that button right there. So, we'll go finish looking around the truck. It's a Z71 package. A little bit of rust back here on the bumper. The bed looks pretty good, no holes in the bed or anything. Truck box comes with it. It's a little bit rusted, but still a box. Again, you've got rust over here on the wheel wells and the rockers. And then over here, we've got a door handle over here, but like all Chevy door handles, when they get old, they stop working. So let me pull this seat up and see if the inside one works. Okay, so it tries to, but it gets caught. It's just like my mother-in-law's truck. So it does have the third door. It needs a little bit of work on this latch. I think it's got something to do with up here. She hasn't fixed hers yet either, but so it does have the back seat. It does have the third door. Just needs a little bit of work. There's the front. You got a little bit of sagging on that bottom part of the bumper. But other than that, not bad looking. Pop this hood. Got a squeaky belt. But other than that, it sounds pretty decent. Here is the front. We've got 182,000 miles on there. That cargo lamp button keeps coming on. The cargo lamp light is not on. I don't know why that comes on. Low fuel. Like most Chevy trucks, the fuel gauge does not work. Sorry. I do not know what the fuel level is actually. Most of the time I put some fuel in there. But my guess is that they reset that. Most of the time what I do when I have a fuel gauge that doesn't work is I fill up the tank and then I reset the gauge to 0 and I just go a certain amount of miles. Again, like my mother-in-law's truck, hers is the same way. So there's that, but there's no check engine lights on the dash or anything like that. Just the low fuel light and the cargo lamp on. Let me get my seatbelt on. We have an aftermarket radio here. That maybe works. I saw a light come on. It might not be connected very well. This just feels loose. So it might need some connections, but it's a decent radio. I think maybe they just didn't get it all connected. The AC, works on number 5, so your resistor probably needs to be replaced back there if you want it to work on these other settings. But other than that, it does work on number 5. It's blowing cool air out. I'll see if that turns into cold air over the next few minutes, but we're going to check the windows. Passenger side window does not go down. You can hear it trying to go down, so I think it's probably off track. Driver's side window goes down just fine. I noticed up here there's a little crack in the windshield right up there, so be aware of that if you're from a state where that's an issue. And then I'm going to put my seat forward so I can actually drive. And the air is blowing out cooler now. I'm going to turn it to hot and see what we get. And we have hot air blowing out, so I'm going to turn this off so I can hear what's going on. I don't know if I mentioned it. It's got a little bit louder exhaust. You should be able to hear it in the video. When I looked underneath it, I didn't see any obvious culprits of why the exhaust was loud. Like I didn't see half the pipe missing or anything. But for some reason it is loud. And my gas gauge is working right now, so it's got about 1/4 tank of gas. It'll just kind of go off and on as it wants to. It didn't have any trouble going up that hill. I'm gonna check my cruise and see if we have cruise. You can see up there in the top left there's a cruise light, and I'm going right about 50. My left turn signal works, my right turn signal works, I gotta figure out where my wipers are. My wipers maybe do not work. The fluid works, but you can see that there's my wiper switch right there, and it doesn't do anything. So something needs attention there. But I don't feel any suspension noise. I don't hear any suspension noise. The brakes are good and solid, no grinding, no vibration, no pulling. No popping or clicking or anything when I turn. So this seems like a decent truck. It's going to be an old Chevy. It's going to have some rust. It's got a couple things, your fuel gauge, your cargo lamp light, whatever that is that's coming on. Just a couple things that need attention, but it seems like a good driving truck. I'm going to find a patch of gravel up here and test the four-wheel drive. Louder, so some people like that, but other people, you might just get that repaired. Usually, exhaust places can put straight pipe on or mufflers on, whatever it is that is causing the issue. And maybe it could even be aftermarket exhaust, and I don't know. I really don't even know what it looks like. I know that guys pay stupid money to have it done. Alright, found in my little gravel patch. I'm gonna go over here. I don't see any lights on there, but I can hear it clicking. So I'm going to away and see if I can... Yeah, that four-wheel drive works. I mean, I'm 99% certain it does. So I'm going to click it back into two-wheel drive. You can hear it click. The light does not work. But I'm about 99% certain it engaged in four-wheel drive. I always turn the wheel as far as I can to one side, and then I go forward, and you can kind of feel if it kind of jumps. And that's what it did. So, as with everything else, you're welcome to come drive it yourself. Take a look at it yourself. See if you can identify any of the things maybe that I can't. But I will try and answer any questions you have. Just email me, send me a Facebook message, send me a text message. My cell phone is 309-267-7200, and I can try and get back to you with any